I'm State Senator Joel Anderson. And I'm a parent. I just want to tell you how pleased I am to look out and see all of you here. We have a big group of people here standing up for their families, standing up for their children. And I'm going to say something that's a little unusual to y'all. Nobody got elected because they hate their community. But not everybody lives in our community. Not everybody shares our community values. And your work here is so important, showing up in those legislators' offices and making sure that they understand that it's normal to love your kids. It's normal. Go ahead, you can clap for your kids. It's normal for you to want your children to exceed your station in life, right? I mean, your kids should do better than you did because you're giving them all that you know and more. And whether this fight is about vaccines, whether this fight is about homeschooling, whether this fight is about Children's Bill of Rights, the bottom line is nobody loves and cares more about your children than you do. God bless all of you for standing up for those children. God bless all of you for coming here. Look, we're active, we're busy, we've got things going on. And I'll tell you, I think my wife and I are a typical family. We started with a private school, then we moved to homeschooling, and then we went to public school, then we went to charter schools. Every child deserves the best education possible. And as parents, it's your duty to ensure that they receive it. And we do, because I've met all walks of life. One of the first years I was here in the legislature, they said that you couldn't teach your kids unless you had a teaching credential. It was absolutely outrageous. It was crazy. And because we were homeschooling at the time, by the way, it was a dirty trick I pulled on my wife. I said, oh, honey, this is going to be so great. We're going to homeschool. Just think together, arm in arm. You got it. 6 months later, I got elected to the legislature, and I'm up here 4 days a week, and my wife's doing it all on her own. And when you meet my kids, you know I married up. So when you're going through this, I know that they try your patience. That's what legislators do. But your kids are worth it. So don't get angry with them. Try to explain to them why it's so important. Make sure that they understand how committed you are. You know, the best thing that could happen is not just to defeat bad bills, but to encourage homeschooling, to encourage the family unit, to encourage these legislators to understand what you deal with each and every day in your life. And the time I spent with my kids when they were growing up, and still as adults now, but they're adults now, you can't ever get that back. And you're all enjoying every minute of every day with that child. And I pity the poor people that don't have the time to be there with their kids. So let's not be angry at them. Let's educate them. God bless you all. Keep up the good work.